Hello, hello. Hold on. Get myself situated as always. As usual. Bop, bop. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. My name is Deasia, and you are on Dreams, Desires, Ascension, the DDA tribe. Let's tap into this. I'm feeling tap that bottle. So maybe somebody you gonna be hanging out or you did this past weekend, y'all still be tapping the bottle at the bottom. Who getting in on this? That's how I was feeling. Who getting in on this? Tap it. Tap that deck. Who getting in on it? Right. I'm not your last. Somebody trying you, they comparing you to their past. Ice getters. I am here to relax your soul, not harm your spirit. What I do is what I say. Have your journal and get ready. Clear that crown when you up in here in that DDA tribe. I do have other content as well. If you want to see other readings, I do have Instagram as well, okay? Somebody praying on your downfall. Someone praying on the downfall. Your downfall. Could be like a friend or something. I feel like jealousy energy, you know? First Samuel 17:31 to 37, something that you need to look into. David felt like he was ready to fight the giant. Just because you're choosing doesn't mean you're ready, okay? So it could be something that you're feeling as though you're ready to do, and basically take a step back. It's not, maybe you got to analyze something a little bit, okay? Take a step back on it, okay? Maybe something could you could try to prioritize first in line, okay? So First Samuel's 17:31 to 37, okay? Something that you just need to take back. Take a fresh air on it. Something that you think that you're ready to battle with. Something that you're ready to attack. Hello, hello, hello. Something that you feel as though you're aiming to do. They're saying take a step back. All right. Maybe somebody's praying on your downfall, and that's maybe somebody's triggering you, triggering the energy, triggering that that part of you, that fighter part, maybe someone is bothering your ego. Maybe someone's trying to see, hey, I wonder if this person's gonna react if I do this. Don't let them. Don't show it. And I see 11:1, so 111 you could be seeing. Do whatever you need to do to heal. So like I was stating before, don't let this person trigger you. This could be someone that just want to see if you're going to snap, if you're going to react to them doing something, okay? Don't let them see that. This could be someone that feels bigger than you. This could be a manager, because that First Samuel is basically where David thought he was ready to fight Goliath, and he wasn't ready at the moment. They're saying, hold on, he had to go back and go within himself to build the confidence up. So it could be something as far as in you're probably taking a step out and taking a faith on something, and you're probably talking to someone about it, and this person is trying. This could be someone that you think highly. They're probably someone very high honor, right? Upset and angry. Yes, so like I stated before, don't let this person get the best of you. They are just trying to see if you're going to be triggered. Okay? Don't let this person get the best of you. Okay? Maybe somebody's trying to fix a problem as well. So this could have been already past tense. This could be something that you were already, you fought this battle already. You fought this giant already. Okay? And this person, and it actually came out, fix the vibe. So someone wants to fix the energy, fix maybe y'all used to be old friends, and this old friend could have been someone that triggered something in you. That probably is that big giant You know, there could have been that energy or an old friend that triggered you really bad, as far as in, could have been your downfall. They could have showed you that they were preying on your downfall. They could have been the friend that attacked your ego. Been there, done that. Let's. I could go a story time. I had a whole friend, like, as childhood, come up in my energy and write a whole letter. Didn't want to tell me in my face, but wrote a letter and put it in my purse. I left my purse at their house, like something like that. And honestly, of course, if you, I can't say it in your face, but I'm gonna say it behind your back. So it could be something on the sense of that you're hearing something behind closed doors. All right, maybe you need to start drinking hot tea. This also helps. Okay, you could be need to drink green tea, ginger, lavender, lemongrass, orange, ginger, or peppermint. I love me some peppermint tea. Okay, so maybe this is something that you need to start doing. This could be drinking it before you go to bed, drinking it before you wake up in the morning. During that moment of meditation, you could be drinking this as well, or needing to drink this. Okay, as you can see, the difference that you can drink, which is green tea, ginger, lavender, lemongrass, the orange zester, and peppermint. This could be, you could just go to the store, your local store, and you can look at the little titles and just get one of those. As simple as that, if you don't want to do it fresh. All right? My body belongs to me, and I love me just the way I am. Accept who you are. This could be maybe somebody's body shaming you, right? And they're trying to see if you're going to get upset. Let's keep it real. They're body shaming you, and they're trying to see, hey, well, you so confident. You're confident in who you are. You feel bigger. And maybe this person's like, how dare you feel big when you're quote unquote big in their eyes? Nah, it's not like that. Sexy is an energy, not an appearance. Always remember that. Handsome, like being a handsome man, is not appearance, it's the energy. Okay, so it's the structure, it's what you bring to the table, that energy. When you walk in a room, maybe someone wants to be so like down for you. Okay, alrighty. You are not the only one, but you are the one. Okay, so maybe someone is trying to fix this relationship with you. Maybe they prioritize you and put you in the pat, like in a back. Like, yes, I understand that you probably have children. Yes, I understand that you probably have a business and stuff, but you can also try to make me feel as though I'm an important person. So this could be something that you're battling as well. Like, this could be a battle as far as in a giant for your personal self. You could dealt with a lot of people that doesn't put you in the priority bracket the way you'll put them. Okay, you could be someone that's a very busy person as well, right? But if you love someone, if you want to be with someone, you can put them in that, yeah, you're the one energy. Maybe someone can't do this, and that's the reason why they're like, okay, you probably walked away from them, or you're thinking about it. And honestly, if you do, this could be something as far as in you fighting that giant. Or this could be something you're not ready for. You're not ready to fight this giant. You're not ready to walk away from this person. And it could be the reason why. So you could be taking a chance, taking your time. You could be seeing the number 111 as well. I'm so down for you. I'm so down for you, baby. You're so beautiful that a blind man can love you. Yes, like I was stating before, it's all about the energy. It's not about the appearance. You're so beautiful that a blind man can love you. Affirmation. I can take this anxiety and bring it along with me for this challenge. Okay, so maybe you could be battling anxiety at this current time. And this could be the reason why you're needing, if you're having anxiety, maybe you should start putting in your natural day, okay? Putting it in a habit for yourself, where it can end up being just something naturally. We're making Start drinking hot tea, okay? Let me see if I have, do I have one for anxiety? Anxiety, you could drink probably like the green tea because it helps with clarity as well. Um, could ginger as well could help with someone with anxiety, or peppermint. Like I said, peppermint for me personally, I love drinking peppermint, and here and there my anxiety creeps, but not too bad. But if you're having those anxieties, or you're, someone's triggering you and stuff, maybe you should start drinking that hot peppermint if you're going through a lot of anxiety attacks. Maybe you're having an issue trying to balance everything all at once as well, that could probably triggering it off. Maybe you got two things going at once for you. You got a female 30 to 35. This could be that person that at this current time is probably upsetting you, or you're the one who is upset. You look like your daddy or your dad. So someone could have, they match their daddy's energy. This could be something on the lines of that as well. But you look like your dad. So maybe you're starting to meet the parents. You probably meet their father and you like, wow, they look alike. Or maybe they don't look alike, but they act alike. Coming to you as a woman. So someone wants to have a one-on-one. Like I stated before, it could be that friend, So you could have a friend, or you could have a male friend as well. This friend could maybe this male friend has, this woman is probably a daddy's girl. Or if someone wants to come to their father and talk to their father about something on the lines of this woman, maybe trying to get some advice. A childhood friend. So this could be that childhood friend trying to come up to you. Like I was saying before, it's an old friend. They, don't get upset. Maybe this person already made you upset. You already cut ties with this person. You don't want to be in their energy in the first place. You probably need to work on some meditation as well. Maybe you're needing to do meditation if you're trying to work on manifesting. Maybe you're trying to manifest something. Meditate, and then at the same time, fast. Okay? One kid, someone could have one child, or maybe they're about to have one child, so now they got to prioritize and worry about that one child. Maybe it was always about them. It was always only them, and now it's someone else. Maybe this the battle that you're facing. Had to drink that water. S. So someone's name could be a S. First, last name, middle name, Sam, Samantha, Samuel, because, Sarah, Sissy. Maybe someone called you Sissy. Sarah. Sean. What a thing. Ooh, la, la, la. A man-to-man talk. Like I said, yeah, we got coming to you as a woman and man-to-man talk, okay? So this could be an old energy, okay? Maybe you didn't look at this energy. Maybe you looked at this energy as a snake. This person could have one child. Or you have one child with this person, or this child's name starts with the S. Middle name, last name. Or your childhood friend start with an S. Their name start with an S. They want to come to you. They want to talk to you. You got auntie. So maybe your auntie has one child and their name starts with an S. Or your auntie. breastfeeding. So someone could be either someone is breastfeeding their first child, or they're thinking about, should I breastfeed my first child? Yes, if you can, if you can, if you can't, you can't. Um, it could be it could be, let's keep this real. It could be where your daddy going to talk to this man because your daddy realized this man is over here looking at you as their mother. And this your dad probably about to have a man-to-man conversation. Hey, yo, I gotta talk to you. You know, I gotta talk to you for a second. Maybe maybe you're about to meet the dad because y'all about to have a child together now. So now it's time for you to meet the family. You know, don't let your past memories be your present delusions. Okay, so be in the present. Do not let your past memories blind your judgments on what's present right in front of your face, okay? I need you to start looking at it logically and not emotionally. So something's taking place. Uh, Once again, angry, upset. Something's probably taking place as far as in a situation. This could be where this woman is a woman to woman, a man to man conversation. It could be your family member coming to talk to you as well, okay? Or someone saying, maybe you got a family member that's going to tell you something about your child or want to tell you how they feel about your child. Something's going to put you where you are going to you're going to step right into your emotions. They don't want you to do that. Don't step into your emotions, okay? It could be on a lines of someone's just trying to test your buttons. Let me see what strings I can pull, you know? I am connected to the universe. So you need to just tap in, pray, think about it before you move. Maybe you gotta, when I was younger with my mouth, because I had a mouth, okay? I used to pray, Father God, please close my mouth like you closed the mouths of the lions in the den, in the lion's den of Daniel. That is literally what I used to pray every time. When I told my grandma about that, she was laughing, but I'm so serious. And it really do work, okay? But no, seriously. So maybe someone's going to tempt you. And maybe you, that person, you got a mouth on you. You got to be humble with it. Maybe you're going to be around someone. Maybe somebody's going to come at you about this child, okay? Or you're going to have a younger energy. I trust my intuition to reveal the path that is meant to walk. I'm meant to walk in life, okay? So just trust your faith, okay? Connect with the universe. These are two of my strong cards I love. Basically, it's telling you you are within yourself. So pray. Pray within yourself. I don't believe in praying out loud. They always say the devil can hear what you say out loud compared to what he hears inside. He cannot hear your conscience. Okay? So it could be more like you need to start praying to yourself, uplift yourself. All right? You could be having a lot of snakes that's in your energy. Maybe you're talking to them and you're letting them know your game plan. Or maybe you're praying to have a child. This could be it. At least I'm praying to have at least one child. You could be a boxer, or you're gonna be boxing someone out. This could be an auntie. You could be an auntie that's you're in that auntie is 30 to 35 now in that bracket, right? You could be a boxer, or someone's gonna put you where you're gonna have to box this shit out. You're gonna have to fight this way out. You might have to fight your niece, your nephew, you know or you might have to fight for your rights for your niece or your nephew. You might have to help your brother or your sister out. Become more powerful within yourself. Then I just say you are tapped in within yourself, right? Be powerful within yourself. Grow within yourself. Roses really smell like boo, boo, boo. Sorry for wasting your time. Maybe someone, like I was saying before, someone went putting you right. Maybe they went MIA or you went MIA on this person, or this person always went MIA on you. And this is probably something that you went through in your past, right? And you like, nah, I'm not about to go through this again. I don't want to deal with this again. I know that feeling. You know, Ashley, they say when you go through that, and I'm glad this card is right here, father issues, they said it's because we're going through abandonment issues. If we're having an issue, if we have an issue with people going missing or they doing the MIA, now, true. I understand that respectful wise, they should not go MIA with you. They should, tell you tell you what it is, what it isn't, but it could be where you had father issues at your, as a child, and this MIA moves or people wasting your time. This could be something on the lines of triggering you as far as in your father issues. So these are triggers. These are big giants in your life. The big giant could be your father issues and someone is triggering you. They're going MIA. That's what neglect feelings, wasting your time, that's also like they're not respecting you. You get into that, you don't respect me, you don't respect my time, you go ghost on me, or you're supposed to be somewhere and you didn't show up. Maybe you expect someone to show up for you. Maybe y'all two together is like a power couple, or a power source or something about this person. When we come together, I like to see you. We're in sync. Maybe you're the top and I'm the bottom of, Superman. Maybe this person was like your Superman type, Or S for self. Get into yourself. The child's grandmother. So, like I said, it could be a family member talking to you or want to put their 2 cents in or want to say something that's going to trigger you. Be mindful. I want you to move with your mind, not your heart in this situation. Move with your mind, not your heart. Okay? Now, you might pop off with your mouth, but please don't swing them hands. Respect. Okay, respect. Don't do that. Please. Maybe somebody think you're crazy bitch. Crazy. Self-care. Yes, self-care. So maybe something's just going to put you where you're going to have to tap in within yourself, okay? Take those deep breaths in and out. Maybe you need to listen to some meditation music or listen to some vibration music that's not going to get you don't be listening to Nuck If You Buck type energy, Don't get yourself hyped to want to fight, but get yourself in a level that keep you mellow. Boom. Everyone has room to grow, okay? So this could be a sense of take time. Don't beat yourself up too much. Maybe you feel like you've been wasting time. Everything is just not coming. It's like everything's just a waste of time. People are just wasting your time. No, maybe it's a reason why you need the waste of time. Maybe it's time for you to waste it to yourself. Self-care. Maybe you got a lot of time on your hands, so the reason why spirits got giving you all this time on your hand is because it's time for you to put it within yourself. Because you have room to grow. Maybe you're going to talk to your grandmother as well. Maybe your grandmother looks at you as their little baby still. Maybe your grandmother's going to give you some encouraging words, or you just wish your grandmother was here. That was the power source for you. Maybe you always could go to your grandmother, and talk to your grandmother. You got red. Maybe this is your favorite color. Red is also passion, fertility, lust, bravery, and strength. You tap into that, okay? Or your favorite color is red because it's going under the self card. Or your grandmother's favorite color is red. Fuck that job is charm to change and get your money. Okay. I did a finance career the past reading, and it was basically focused on, having a 9-to-5 job along with having an online business and making money in your sleep, So maybe this is the reason why people are wasting your time. They're wasting your time so that you can have time to work on yourself. They're wasting your time so that you can work on leaving these 9-to-5 jobs that obviously is not satisfying you. You get what I'm saying? They're not giving you exactly what you want. So you're going to have to work on yourself in order for you to get what you need. Okay? The family does not like your connection. Be careful who you talk to in your family about your connection. So someone, maybe you were talking to your family about because the red, so maybe you're talking to your family about, your passion, the lust, the fertility, you know, the bravery, maybe the bravery that you had. Also, red is root. So root is safety, basic trust and security. So it could be on the sense of that. Maybe you thought that your family was going to be, that's going to be your security and went MIA, or your family thought you was going to be their security and you end up going MIA on them. Let's see. Jail talk. Someone could be trapped in their head mentally, or they're like talking to themselves mentally. Okay? You are really taking this serious. Don't. Okay? Why? Because it's jail talk. Okay? So maybe you need to stop taking yourself serious about something. Maybe you are trapped in your head. That self-doubt, maybe that's why you needing to work on the self-care. You're downplaying yourself. You're beating yourself up more than everybody else is. Maybe that's the reason why you're going MIA. That's the reason why everything going red for you. Like everything is probably just red. And that's because you doing self-doubt for yourself. You beating yourself in the head before anybody else can even get the goddamn bat. Don't do that. You are the one for me. I'd rather fuck myself. So someone's saying, hey, I want to be a part of your energy, and you like, nah, I'd rather be by myself. I'd rather keep this to me. Keep it private until it's permanent. Okay? So it could be someone wanting you to talk about that upcoming business. Someone wants to act like they want to be your one to make the two, or your two to make the one type, right? Maybe you could be a private person, and this person is trying to make something permanent out of the situation. You're still taking your time. You're still trying to figure out, what's hot, what's cold. But this person is like, maybe you're just all in one. Maybe they met a whole bunch of women. They just never met a woman like you. I met a whole bunch of men, but I never met a man like you, So maybe this person's like trapped in their head about this at this current time. And when they're talking to you, when they end up talking to you, it's going to feel like jail talk, because they probably been talking to themselves in their head all the time. Like they probably didn't have no one to talk to, or they probably were talking to their family and friend, and these family and friends probably was making them upset, and it was like, nah, bro, I can't even talk to you, bro. I can't even talk to you. You bring me so much peace. So someone's like, hey, like, you're the one for me. You bring me so much peace. It's on the way to you. So maybe you're trying to figure out, maybe you're the one that's trapped in your head. Maybe you're trying to keep your L's in private, until something really comes popping off and stuff like that. Maybe you're just trapped mentally. You've been talking to yourself. You trying to figure out, what is it? Is it me or is it them? Put love in what you're doing. Have confidence. That's going on. I'm feeling that room to grow. So have confidence. Don't have no self-doubt into yourself, okay? No self-doubt. Someone is made for you, or something is made for you. Oh, and didn't I say crazy bitch? So somebody, and then we got that boxer. Maybe somebody gonna flip the goddamn, maybe you kept some shit private, and the moment that you make something permanent, you gonna unleash the crazy bitch. Maybe everything was so peaceful. Ooh, hold on. Maybe it's that tower coming. Maybe things was like moving peacefully. Everything was moving peaceful until something about to come down. Maybe a tower moment. Something shocking. You got your sister, auntie. Maybe a sister and auntie gonna be fighting. Or a younger girl and a older woman, like an age different. They're gonna be boxing. They're gonna be fighting, beefing. It's like, bro, y'all supposed to be like sister and auntie. Y'all supposed to be teaching each other. You supposed to be teaching them. Rejection is God's protection. So you trying to figure out why things are not falling my way, why things are not moving the way I need to, because you prayed for change, because you said you wanted to change, You said you wanted something different. You said that you wanted this peace, right? You wanted peace. You said you wanted peace. Okay, so when that comes down, sometimes rejection is going to happen because everything is not supposed to be for you. And that's probably why you taking things to the chin, keeping things private and not making things public. Like, hey, you're not that probably you're not that person that post and expose your feelings. Like, oh, I done got heartbroken. Oh, he done left me. Oh, she done left me. You're not like that. Create 10 healthy habits, okay? 10 healthy habits. That's 8 hours of sleep, 15 minutes of yoga, 30 minutes of exercise, 30 minutes of fresh air, 2 liters of water, 10 minutes of meditation, maybe 3 to 5 days. You need to do this, but 3 days of cardio a week, 30 minutes of reading, eating at least half a plate of fruits or veggies. I'm not saying you got to do all these 10 damn things, but at least out of some of them, hopefully some of them that I read off to you triggered you and you're like, all right, I'm gonna try that. Okay, I'm really moving on the fresh fruits and veggies. Tongue twisted, and I'm gonna get off of here now. But yes, the fruits and veggies. Maybe I'm looking at that a little bit more because we are in that summer and they're growing for us to eat. Okay, so make sure at least that, and drink that water. Drink your water and mind your business. Okay, turmeric milk. That's basically getting milk, getting a sprinkle of turmeric, stirring it around. Some people drink it with warm milk, okay? Turmeric, you could be needing to improve your digestive system. You're fighting a cold or a cough. Maybe you're having congestion issues, okay? Purifying your blood, helping detox your liver, lower cancer risk as well. Okay, so you could be a cancer battle patient as well. I think that's how. Don't judge me. I think that's how you say it. I'm glad that you made it through it and you got the strength to make it out. Okay. Someone's always having problems and having issues, but they never apologize for it. So someone could, and that's the reason why you smugged them out. There could have been a congestion that probably was clogging everything up. You was like, You're like, you blocking all my energy. Maybe you talking about, I'm going to kick you outside. I'm going on hunt. You hunting outdoors. You outside. It is hot now, right? Memories in a backpack. That's basically, I'm moving on. I put it in the backpack. I don't remember this. I don't remember this stuff. I want you to, okay? I feel the same way. So someone feels the same energy, okay, members in the backpack having issues, maybe someone's feeling the same way. I'm going through a lot right now. Someone's going through a lot. So maybe that's the reason why they're trying to suppress a lot of things at this current time. Maybe this is the reason they're going through a lot. They're probably dealing with a crazy bitch. Or they find out they got some crazy bitches in their family. Okay? A dirty deal going wrong. I know where I belong. If you are happy with your decision, keep on moving. Making a decision that everyone will not agree. So maybe someone is trying to push you. This could be that dirty deal going bad. So probably someone trying to push you to do a deal. Hey man, do this. Hey yo, do this, and do this. And you end up doing it. Deal goes bad. Or you probably tapped into the DDA tribe and I done caught you for it. So maybe this deal, you're going to have to back out. And these people going to be like, hey, I thought you were going to do it. But guess what? This is the best decision that you're going to be able to make. Okay. Or maybe you're going to be like, dang, I felt like I should have did da-da-da this and da-da that. Maybe you feel as though if you chose that deal would have led the way and you feel like now backed up. Maybe you're in traffic or something, or traffic backed up. You're just feeling like, oh, everything just backed up. Well, it's a reason why that deal didn't come. Okay. Because remember, rejection is God protection. So the reason why that deal didn't come is because it was a dirty deal. Did you really want to deal with that deal? You could have been dealing with a crazy ass manager. Maybe this manager a crazy ass bitch. Excuse my language. But yeah, Okay, or it could be a family member, you know, that's trying to tell you something. You like, nah, man. You know, maybe you're not feeding into the energy. Hold on, let's do notifications. Let's get a little bit detail. Stop throwing this thing like it's. All right. What am I supposed to do? I'm gonna be wrapping this up. Let's get some cards to limit some of these energies. This could be a couple, okay? This could be a partner or a relationship. Happily taken. They're either going to be engaged, they're clingy, or they have a lack of free time. Let's see what other, okay? The crybaby. Maybe somebody's gonna be crying you a river. What's that? Justin Timberlake. Crybaby, feeling sorry for themselves. That is that. What was it? They never apologized. That could be that person that like blames everybody else but themselves. You know, like just crybaby energy. Like, oh, it's always this and stuff. Maybe this person been spoiled. They was really spoiled, and that's probably why. Oh, and I'm thinking of the father issue. So maybe this person, their mother, spoiled them because of the lack of their father. You know, I'm here because maybe they did a lot. Okay. But someone acts like the victim majority of the time. Okay. Mean girl. Maybe you're the mean girl and you made this person cry. This could be, or this could be someone that moves in their emotions and someone else moves. Maybe they both move in their emotions, but someone else is more of like, you know, I cry, I'm crying, I'm a little bit happy, and this other person's like nonchalant. Maybe that nonchalant, cold-hearted, you know. Maybe this person talks to a lot of people, or they're very people driven. The builder, so construction. So maybe somebody wants to build something else, work something. Maybe they're a handyman. They're good with their hands. They work outdoors. They could be building homes. They could be trying to build a foundation with you. Maybe they're gonna cry to you. Maybe this was the couple. The couple. This couple was attached to their hips, and maybe someone cried about that. Maybe someone's crying about how you always attached to my hip and stuff, and maybe they thought that you were being mean, you're being rude and stuff, and they were trying to build something with you, or they were trying to start something. Be a lack. You could carry a bag, like a handbag, I'm feeling to work. I ask you, what's the matter? You say there's nothing. Counseling. So maybe somebody wants to talk it out, or maybe someone's talking. Be mindful who you're talking to. Okay, be mindful who you're talking to. It did say the family does not like your connection. They don't like your connection anyway. Be careful who you're talking to in your family about your connection. Be mindful, okay? So maybe you're being a counselor. Maybe someone is the pregnant one. Or maybe you're trying to get this person pregnant. The person that you're in a couple, like this couple. Maybe someone is pregnant or expecting a baby. Or they're just emotional or very moody. Like they act like they're or PMSing pretty much on their cycle. Maybe someone's very moody, and you got the follower. So maybe this person, someone was scamming, and somebody got caught scamming and trying to blame somebody else. They trying to play victim. But hey, you ain't nobody said you gonna do that. You did that yourself. And that's probably why that deal went bad. Bad deal went bad. That bad deal went bad. You're afraid of this truth though, but it's gonna happen. Because it says fall for a scam and traps. Will do anything for love. You could have did anything for the love of money as well. All right. the mean girl, and you got the codependency. So maybe the person that is codependent, you know, the person that relies on people, or they struggle to be alone, have an issue with being by themselves. They always feel as though I gotta be with someone. You could be the cold hearted one, or people are talking about you at this current time. You're very popular. People, like, you're well known, right? But you have unhealthy relationships, or you deal with unhealthy lovers, as far as in, even with, just like with your partners, but also your family members as well. You got unhealthy love, and that's probably what caused you to be so mean, or so cold-hearted. Okay, you might deal with a silent backstab. Somebody's gonna backstab you silently. So it's not something that it's not gonna be revealed immediately, but it is coming. Okay. The professional. So you could be a professional construction worker, or you're trying to handle this professionally, trying to build up this connection. Maybe you're trying to you want this person to uplift you. Maybe you want this person to, okay, hold on, let me pull the last card, and then I'm gonna give you a little story. Maybe you're thinking about marriage counseling, or you're trying to get some counseling. You know, you're trying to level up. Maybe you're working on your empathy. You're not used to having empathy with people. You're not used to sharing your emotions, or um basically respecting other people's emotions. Truly, like, truly respecting other people's emotions. Let's see. Hold on. Let's pull this last one. Okay. So this person, maybe you're getting advice from someone that is more, um, well, honestly, this could be someone that is more of a down earth. They're not going to be biased. So you're probably needing to get advice from someone that is not biased. They don't really know you nor this other person. Okay? This person might be volunteering this. Okay? They might volunteer. You might just need this personally. Don't take this too hard. Okay? This is something that you're needing to, this might be a protection for yourself. Okay? But going back, so this person could want to marry you. Okay? You probably going to maybe they're going to express their emotions, right? And you're going to be very nonchalant, and they're going to be like, hey, I want to build this up. How can we talk about this? Can we sit down and talk? Can we just have a conversation? You was like, no, you're just this moody person. No, I don't want to deal with this. I want to move forward. I want to kumbaya. I'd rather do my yoga. And this person's like, nah, I really want to treat this situation very professionally. Like, I want to treat this with respect. You know, I want to climb the ladder with you. I want to move you. Maybe you want to be the person where this person is going to depend on you. This could be the mean girl, okay? Or you're the mean energy. You're not just a girl, but you are the mean energy. Hold on. Let's hang. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm about to wrap this up. But yes, you're like the mean energy, and you're trying to handle something very professionally, like I was stating before, and someone could be building up. This could be an old energy, an old friend. This old friend probably was the one that was mean to you, and they did hurt your feelings. You probably went within yourself. You probably lost this friend in the middle of you being pregnant, or when they found out that they were pregnant, or found out that you were having a baby. They treated you a whole different situation, and now they're trying to build, trying to come to you maybe in a professional way, say, hey, I want to work this out. Maybe they're going to pull some cards, like I said, on the sense of, oh, let's go to counseling. Maybe this is person that doesn't give you that counseling type of energy. Okay, but this person, like, I want to work on this. Maybe they're getting into the deep of their core. They're probably working on their chakras as well. Yeah. I thought a little fortune, but I guess a fortune doesn't want to come out. But you got Gemini, sun sign, moon sign. So this could be your sun or your moon. Gemini, Virgo, or the first, which is January, or also the first as far as in Aries as well, like the first zodiac. January, Capricorn, Aquarius energy as well. Okay, and then you got the clear quartz, anything clearing out energies. Okay, you might need to clear out your person, just clear out the basic energy. That's a sense of maybe you needed to take a nice hot shower, hum in the steam, open that, like all that. Yes, all of that. But yes, okay. You could have Sagittarius. You could have a Leo, a Scorpio, the number 5. So changes as well. I don't want to say is that they don't really care about us. Maybe someone feel like you don't care about them. Probably because your ass is mean and they're emotional. Maybe they're an emotional creature and you're just mean as hell. So of course. But this mean person wants to be like cuddly though. Like they're mean, but they're what's that? I forgot. What's that? The little monster. But basically, they're sweet. They're nice. They're like an orange. They're hard around, they have a cover until you peel them off, and then all of a sudden you bite into it. They're juicy. They're sweet. You know, they're healthy. They enlighten a lot. You know. Also thinking of orange so sacred, so someone is thinking about being fruitful. If you catch my vibe, being fruitful with you. But until next time, I do hope that you like it. Like, share, and subscribe. I do have Instagram, Dreams, Desires, Ascensions. So the same thing that you see here is the same thing that you will see there. Okay? Until next time, see you later.